I am going to do this very short video because I have a very, as usual, a limited amount of time this weekend. I hope to definitely be more engaged with those of you, and I'm very lit, litty lit. Elated lit from a quote I was reading, Impact magazine article that she did. Go to our Twitter timeline if you want the link from there. Specifically, it's at the top of the timeline. Don't expect anything to be posting, not as I know, or not too much to where you can't find it on the Twitter timeline. Hashtag State BP, STE_Black Parents. Definitely go to that Twitter timeline. She was speaking about, 10, the 10 people and 10,000. Definitely. I am really, really, really in rave of growing up hip hop. Really, it's a project that I really want to do. That is light pathing, love, light, and life pathing. Um, so yeah, I'm really into growing up hip hop. And I definitely encourage you all to download or order the print copy. The link is below there. Go open up that section, the read section. You can get the link to download or order the print copy. I'm sure definitely this channel is interesting. Definitely for you to invest $2 in a download, or it's approximately $20 for the print copy, because you would not want to. You definitely would not be wasting your time. Definitely not. And it's a mystery composition where I am a contributor and supporter. So if you watch the videos on this channel, you're gonna be enlightened, prepared for the mystery composition, or like, yeah. So I'm getting prepared further in this week to go. I still have to pay for childcare. I still have to weigh the battle. One of my sources of income, I don't know if it's gonna post until that week. Give or taking the other one, I'm still in judicial wait. I need to still get the insurance cards for the estate. I need to be in contact with whatchamacallem attorney, Keisha Knight Pullums, um, or something. I don't know. I need to be in contact with somebody like that can represent the jurisdiction seriously, serious inquiries only. I mean, not inquiries. I need serious offers only. Because I don't know where do he work, especially with saying the medicine he was on and the amount that he having to pay her for child support. Like, god dang, I'm like, shucks. And the dealings with the estate stuff I have to deal with, and the long story with that, not getting a fair share. Let's say that severely, 90+% not getting a fair share. And I know with uh what Eddie, whatever his name is, y'all know, get what I'm talking about, whatever the guy's name is, whatever he's getting, whatever the amount that he's ordered to pay, I should be getting definitely at least half, touching half. No, it's just solid. This ain't, I don't have to go into details, and folks like to measure stuff out as though everybody living here, as this is a pure third world country. It is a majority of people third world, but definitely this is where it comes into play, and the reason why I had to pre-let go a relationship, pre-let go a situation. Let's put it like that. Pre let go a situation, because you can't be getting there and not wanting to be responsible, or we just not gonna be headed down it nowhere near that road. And I just don't have time for, then when you up in situations like this, then the moral change. But starting from the beginning, I see where you're starting out, and I'm not about to compromise, tolerate, or accommodate to that route of poverty. I look forward to speaking to you all this weekend. It'll be late at night. Uh, I do have, let's say, tangled, knotted up. Real disappointed about, if you check out the video before this here, where I had to let go, I had to pass up an offer, withdraw my application because they wanted me there that day. And seriously, I had, it was just for another part of an interview, not knowing where exactly the next sources of income, and then applying for assistance, and didn't have any update on that. And still, they approved for some of the stuff, but they're not approved for everything. I still didn't get any response back in emails about, well, let's say text messages. I didn't get any response back in text messages in regards to, um, the silent way you can use the stuff. It's very vague. And it's like, I'm not going up there anymore. I have spent enough transportation and tolerance going back and forth. And you don't have to sit there for hours, but just the 1 hour you got to sit there is still enough, And then they got to sign up about the little $14 on field because you're getting $14 that you don't need to. Don't go in there for no $14. As a matter of fact, don't go up in there for anything less than $100, especially if you have less than 2 children. That's the only way you need to be going up in there. If it's anything under $100, it's not worth them having access to your private information, your medical, and then they want you to fill out a form. Even if your insurance provider provide insurance for you, what do you need access to? Because if you don't cover it, and I gotta get there and explain something to you, that's totally valid and distracting my energy from you know what I'm saying, working these old 60 plus 70 hours that you gotta put into that. It's more than that when you gotta deal with the bus. But and then also weighing out the scale. It's just not, you have to weigh out, you can't. It's kind of when you have a child, let's say specifically when you have a child. Now, when you don't have no children, you can work that dollar wages because you don't qualify for anything anyway. But when you have children and stop, don't do that. When you have children and they they're not in the perfect condition, you kind of can't be working, what I'm saying, that being at $1, $100 over, because then, what I'm saying, the other, what I'm saying, it's some things that you kind of need, but really, weighing a deck of cards, I'm really not benefiting anything because I'm having to do everything on my own. I'm still having to go through other routes that's still not covered through the public or cheap service, let's say that, or the deck of services that's given to me. So I am willing to sacrifice $4 as long as I'm getting paid up to $20 an hour. I can sacrifice that for the upcoming years. And especially if I have an evening shift. So I'm not going to work. I can't work. It does not make any sense at all. I'm going to definitely address that in the upcoming project, what format it's going to be, whether it's going to be a film or what, a conference, whatever that may be. Stay tuned. But in the meantime, support. Okay, that's not underwear. Okay, that's a head rag, and I don't know why he brought that up in here. Because I'm much y'all looking, you think, oh, she got no. That's a head thing. And no. See, so y'all see, I'm never busy, and I have to pay for childcare again tomorrow. I'm still waiting. Like I said, waiting. I didn't get any response back about appeals or anything like that. I'll see upcoming by the end of this week to update you all. What notices I got. Go get that back. See, somebody is being very silly, and that's why I'm gonna have to get off of here. And I have just paid, borrowing some transportation. And so I had to, definitely attend with that matter. And like I said, I didn't have any, like, I had to reserve it for the day. I had reserved this day 2 weeks ago to save for everybody to call me, because everybody calls you at once. And like I said, you look at my other video about one company, I had, I'm saying, I had been applied with them, but then I applied with another company. But the company that called me wasn't with neither one of the companies I went in person to or applied to. So I got that made a little boo boo. But I'm really just keeping myself forward, and I found out some interesting information on yesterday. So that would be definitely applicable in going forward, such as applying for jobs. And really, like I said, the goal is to totally, get rid of being on these poverty services because they're not offering anything. Like I said, I'd rather be deciding between, you know, between food. I'd rather be deciding, like I said, transportation or something to go work a job that's going to pay me benefits and teach me something applicable, survival in life. Um, that, you know what I'm saying, I could be in hope, you know, prospectively in an environment that is going to, you know, I definitely can get, you know, get the network and definitely for my, you know, for myself, financial goals, you know. You ain't really going on no job to be making like you know what I'm saying, you know, friend, or getting your emotions to involve or misinvolve. So definitely I stay in tune. So I'm going to definitely just readjust because the positions, you know, the offers have been reposted for the openings. Like I said, it's been about 7 of them I've had to let go because I can't work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, because I have to attend. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm not getting an income that's suitable for me to take care of everything I need, where I can afford, you know, pay, you know, it's definitely pay a part-time tutor to assist in on some stuff and childcare on my own. I'm kind of tied up, so I need to make sure that I'm working in the middle of the day and making a sufficient income. No, proficient, not sufficient, proficient. A proficient income, especially y'all see what I got to deal with here. And you know, like I said, I'm not gonna get there. And people always, like I said, people always ask those make those stupid statements about why people don't go get mental help and stuff like that. If they don't want to give you food and stuff like that, well, what you gonna go to people to get you? You know what I'm saying? Just it doesn't work. It's meant for you to keep coming back, making you think you the problem and making you so really submit to a poverty state. And I discussed this all with you all later, but I'm gonna have to get off of here because I gotta go and pick up the transportation, um, making means for that and sacrificing. Like I said, I had the expenses available for today, and I already had scheduled appointments for that. So I didn't want to go to the, like I said, to the interview that Saturday and put all of it into this year. And I had already have like 4 lined up tomorrow and a childcare fee. So I don't want to be making any bad relate. It's very hard to find childcare, and it's somebody that I really trust. I'm supposed to be meeting someone today. They offered to childcare, but whether I'm going to proceed with it, you know, we will find out. You know, I discussed that with you all on the weekend. Um, but they have a lot. They did have a, you know, information. You know, definitely for me to make do with the way that this stuff is, and I definitely appreciate that. So whether it'll work forward or whether it coincides, and you know, definitely you I'm going to speak to you all. Stop talking that stuff about I carry my children on my neck. I'm a ride or die and stuff like that. Because you know what I'm saying. If you gone, your children still ain't gonna be taken care of. So, which is, you know, definitely I have a goal, and I am very raving passionate about growing up hip hop. I really am. I really would like for this show here to stay on, and it's definitely, like I said, it's in a love enlightened path of what, like I said, definitely download or order the print copy of the mystery composition puzzle rides. And I had, you know, definitely the goal is ultimately, like I said, like I have to sacrifice a few years to keep some stuff ahead to become more independent. Um, as I prepare, I'm going to definitely take an outback, you know, to spending more time directly out into the California area, maybe whether it's for me or not. I don't know. I just have to see what pools it gives to me and how I can settle with it. I do like that growing up hip hop is kind of bi coastal, and I hope it stays like that because I am really NYC tattoo. But the thing with the income part, you know, the cost of living and also childcare. Childcare in NYC is not that easy. So, but I am taking applications and so forth. Like if I have a project or so forth there, interviewing parties and so forth. To definitely that will be available. I know for myself and maybe some other people that come along. So definitely be in contact and see what I got there. So I'm busy. I have to definitely get a deadline. I'm going to do a quick transaction so that I can go ahead and it's okay. And eat, literally is eating like children on Mars, they weigh 500 pounds. Now you see, nobody can't go back and but trying to eat burgers like that. Like I didn't buy 2 packs of burgers in a week, okay? And I just don't have time to do that homemade right at this moment. I am gonna do some mushrooms and red beans tonight. Okay. Baba. Go put that burger. Child got an end up and say, go put that toy.